Ray and Lindsay Tatertot are here with me on this week's Ask Adam. So, Lindsay.
Yes?
What's the deal with Tatertot Tuesday? That's the question I get. Not a lot, but every once in a while I get it.
People ask me too. So.
Yeah. So the thing is that Lindsay and I have been working together for a year, taking photos, and she's flourished into an amazing model, and she has helped me to grow in my photography career as well. And so Tatertot Tuesdays have become a way for us to showcase every Tuesday some of the things that we've been working on. And so to celebrate us working together for 1 year, we wanted to quickly go through some of our most popular or influential or memorable photos that we've done together, and a little bonus at the end too. In no particular order, here they are. So, the image Elegant Eyes. This one was a big
turning point?
Turning point, yes, thank you. In my photos, Lindsay came to me with an idea of making a vintage style picture in kind of desaturated colors and low contrast, but then also there's this one photographer that I love to follow. We both love to follow Corwin Prescott, and he lives back east, and he's able to use a lot of awesome wallpapers, and so we were jealous about that. But we got this idea to use fabric from the upholstery fabric from the fabric store to mimic a wallpaper. So that was the first step. We went and got the wallpaper, kind of put it up.
You just thumbtacked it to the wall.
Yeah, it was easy. That part was easy. The next part was the lighting and the setup, and that was harder because with my photos, up until the time I used a lot of contrast and a lot of bright colors and clear, crisp pictures to kind of highlight things, and this was kind of a
totally different
departure. Yeah, so I remember we had a hard time, or I had a hard time kind of like visualizing how to do it. My brain was just not wired that way, and when we took a couple shots, I wasn't I wasn't feeling it, and it just wasn't great. But luckily Lindsay looked beautiful, her hair was awesome, and the pose was killer. And then when we got it into post, I kind of started manipulating it in a different way than what I usually do. And I remember turning to Lindsay and being like, wow, this actually looks really cool. So thank you to Lindsay for that. And yeah, that for me, that kind of, it taught me how to kind of not always go for one different look. That sometimes if you have something that's a little more vintagey, you can kind of play with it a certain way, or if you want something to pop really hard, you go high contrast, and be able to use a lot of different tools in your tool belt to manipulate a photo or even take it. And now, yeah,
it's one of our favorites.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites.
And it's great payoff for going out of your safe zone. So
for sure.
Props to Adam. Great job. Well, another one that is a big hit is one of our bedroom pictures, which is me laying on the bed, and that one was a big struggle. That was actually a test shoot that we were doing, and I was super duper nervous. Felt very vulnerable. That's Ray crying in the background.
He likes this photo too.
And yeah, I was just really nervous, and oh, there's a
oh, hold on.
Yeah.
It's a spider.
Right. Or should I just restart?
No, we'll pick up.
yeah, I was just, you know, super nervous about it, and I just didn't want anything like too sexy. I don't know what to say.
Okay, I can do that. So we actually shot this at Lindsay's house, and she has, or had, her old place had huge windows, and she has a really nice bed, you know, and we kind of set up some stuff, and we were planning to just test out some posing.
Poses, yeah.
And you know, we had a bunch of test ones that we were kind of looking through to go through, and then this one just ended up being one we loved when we were looking at them on the computer later.
It just stood out.
Yeah, and we, you know, we decided to be like, all right, well, let's use this. So edited it up, and Lindsay looked all beautiful, and we posted it, and it seems to be a favorite of a lot of other people as well. So
yeah.
So it's a good one.
Yeah, I still have people complimenting me on that picture, and it's great because I like looking at it. It's a nice photo, but it's also cool to look back and just see how both of us have grown since then. You know, communicating during photos, and you know, confidence with posing, and yeah, and it turned out great, and it's great to look back at that and just see, like, just know the backstory with that and how a great image can come out of that. So
out of testing. Sure.
Yeah.
So, apocalyptic shoot. This one was super fun. We had planned on this one for a while, but we knew we kind of wanted to go a little bit more over the top, and we needed to get a hairstylist involved and a makeup artist.
Stevie Rosalie, she's awesome.
She is awesome.
Very talented and very cool.
For sure.
And she's an awesome model too. So.
Yeah, we met her, and they kind of, you know, came up with the idea, and then. Yeah, it was actually my 1979 Yugoslavian SKS used as a prop, and we actually shot it in your parents' backyard in Phoenix.
Mesa.
And
Same thing.
so we'd been planning this one for a while, but we kind of had to schedule it more around Stevie's availability to do the hair and makeup, and when we woke up that morning, we were like, oh yeah, it'll probably take a couple hours, and then we can go out there and, you know, and do our thing and have a ton of time before the end of the day. We ended up being there, what, 4 hours?
4 hours for
hours.
hair and makeup.
Yeah. It was actually really fun to have her put up the mohawk to go through all the various steps of that. And then put on the face makeup, and driving out, Lindsay kind of had to
hunch down like this because my mohawk was so big and poofy, and I didn't want it to fall on its side, so it was it was an interesting ride to Mesa.
That was super fun, and yeah, it was at the beginning of the summer, so it wasn't too hot. It was warm.
It's Arizona. It's always hot.
Yeah. But you know, the harsh sunlight worked really well. You know, we wanted it to be post-apocalyptic and kind of, you know, desolate desert environment and the harsh sunlight, and went out there and just we took photos for a while. I mean, we did a ton of different poses, and this one stood out. We wanted, after it was all said and done, we wanted to post one because we were so excited about it, and this was the one that stood out when we looked through them. It just, something about Lindsay's pose was just, you know, kind of looking off into the distance and strong and powerful, and the badass kind of appeal of the gun across her shoulders, and super tough, and, you know, kind of showing off the mohawk, and yeah, it was just
cornrows, and
yeah, it was a super fun picture, and yeah, I mean, tons of people still love that picture and talk about the mohawk shoot. I remember one time I was looking at the traffic from to the picture and found a SKS forum that had posted the picture, and it was coming back to me and on my fan page, and yeah, it was really funny to find people out. So if you're from that forum, thank you. It was a fun time, and I'm glad you guys appreciate it.
That was a fun shoot to do. It's always fun to get transformed and be like a total badass for a day. And
for sure.
So another one that we love, my my favorite picture. I think it's your favorite
I think
too.
it's my favorite picture. It's my the cover on my fan page.
Yeah, we went on a road trip to Castleground.
Castleground, yeah.
And we just saw this cool road while we were driving, and it was just right off the freeway, and we had just gone shopping earlier that day, and I had gotten this new dress, and I had my Lomo camera with me, and we it was just totally spur of the moment, which is a really fun thing about it. There was no pre-planning, no nothing. We just saw this really cool abandoned road, and so we pulled over and did some fun shots, and
it was a little warmer.
yeah, it was hot.
But once again, you know, the harsh sunlight kind of worked for it, you know, and Lindsay's her posing ability, being able to, you know, show the desolate feel, and, you know, but also she was out there with a purpose with her camera, and it just, I don't know, like it's such a strong image for me, not only in the way that we shot it and edited it, but also just the, I don't know, the sense of adventure that I get from it, and that kind of encompasses a lot of what we've done through the year of shooting together now, that I just love it, and it's a great looking picture.
It's a good image. Yeah.
And for the bonus thing, we actually, if you haven't seen it, we made a video late last year called Bay of Dreams. We went to San Diego or Oceanside, California, late last year on a vacation. Unfortunately, I got really sick, but we went to the beach.
The day we left, Adam got sick.
Yeah, not good timing. But we went to the beach and went to the pier and had fun, and I was trying out and testing out this new cinematography tool called lens whacking, where you detach the lens from the camera and kind of float it over the sensor. So you get some tilt shift because of the angle, and then you get some light leaks because it's not attached to the camera. It gives this really dreamy quality about it, and that's kind of how I felt when we were on that trip. You know, we had a lot of fun, but I was also sick, but it was just beautiful being out by the ocean, and we came home and cut it together and put some beautiful music on it, and it's an awesome video. It's not necessarily a modeling video or anything like that, but it's a great moment in time and memory that we have together, and it was super fun. I love road trips myself.
Me too.
So what is that? That's 2 of the things that we've covered that have dealt with road trips.
Yeah. One, if you want to count me driving in the car with my mohawk.
Yeah. So you can check out Bay of Dreams on my YouTube channel, or you can go over to Lindsay's YouTube channel. Lindsay Tatertot is her username on YouTube. And you can check out all of our other images that we've created, including Tatertot Tuesdays on my fan page, Adam Patrick Murray Creative, or you can go to Lindsay's fan page, Lindsay Tatertot. We both have websites, adampatrickmurray.com, lindsaytatertot.com. Do you see the trend here?
I'm the Tater Tot!
She is.
Better represent!
She is
or
a tater
respect!
tot. So if you have questions for Ask Adam, or even if you have questions for Lindsay, shoot them to us. My email is adampatrickmurray@gmail.com.
Mine's lindsaytatertot@gmail.com.
So yeah, check out our stuff, and thanks for watching.
Bye! Yeah.
And Ray says bye!
Ray's gonna people dance at you!